What we've discovered, there's a lot of really good companies here that people don't know about because their market isn't here. And so they're here for a variety of reasons, almost always because somebody who's the head of the company wants to live here. It's important for us to have good jobs here. It's important for us to help our good companies grow and to help retain them, and that we should have, as much as we can, a constructive partnership with with government and the private sector. So there are things that we want to know, what can we do, because businesses will move much more quickly than government, and there may be some ways to provide incentives or to also to provide some kind of rank. If we have job generating businesses that need to do something and need the county, for instance, or one of our cities to give them priority attention, that's something that I think we should try to do, because we don't want to lose those companies, because if we lose those companies, we're going to lose those jobs, and those are our neighbors.
This economic project is the first of its kind in San Luis Obispo County. This is the first time that private and public sectors have really worked together in the room to develop a countywide strategy. And for us in healthcare, it is the first time that many members in the healthcare field have sat around the table, from physicians, hospitals, ancillary providers like lab, physical therapy, all looking at the same kinds of things. How can we improve the health of the community and promote economic growth and development?
Well, the reason we located our business in San Luis Obispo County is that I had the experience previously as a vice president with TRW, being responsible for 3 plants: San Luis Obispo, Colorado Springs, and San Diego. So I had the perspective on the way business was done in 3 different communities. And San Luis Obispo, as far as the choice for a place to do business in the future, provided a opportunity for us to be able to have resources available that we needed, the lifestyle where we could attract any resource that we needed, and something where the accessibility to most any type of marketplace was available because of the airline connection. So for us, it was a fairly good fit.
Aeromech Engineering is a homegrown San Luis Obispo business. We were started by Cal Poly graduates, or a Cal Poly student. In fact, Thomas Akers, our founder, was a sophomore when he started the company. Norm Timms, the other founder, was a graduate, engineering graduate from Cal Poly. So they began the company here, and we've just grown along with it. It's a friendly environment here, so we're happy with it. What we do need is more emphasis on our industry, and that comes from both local government as well as the state and at the national level. The unmanned systems industry will really start to grow or take off, sorry for the pun, when we open up opportunities for non-military use of unmanned systems here in the United States. We work with several companies here in San Luis Obispo. We're a manufacturing company as well as an engineering integration firm, so we do partner manufacturing with several businesses here in our very local area, as well as reach out not too far away into California for many of our parts and outsourcing elements.
Well, we can do business anywhere in the world right here from San Luis Obispo County. We have customers in Afghanistan, in South America, in Canada, and in remote parts of the Caribbean. We chose San Luis Obispo County just because we want to live here, we want to raise our families here, and we feel it is a good place to do business. A big advantage is the people that I have that work for me want to be in this county and do whatever it takes to be here. So I have good dedicated workers that are working to stay here. It is a little difficult to find employees here in San Luis, but once we have good people, we know that they're going to be around because they want to be here.
We've been here 21 years. People know about us, and we do things that are pretty abnormal compared to a lot of businesses in the area, so the word gets out. We do business all over the world, literally. We've been all over the world. And when you step off the airplane at San Luis Obispo Airport after a long trip, there's nothing it's like, oh, I'm home. It might be 10 o'clock at night, but it feels good. The EVC has really been gone after this cluster development program, economic development program, in the last 6 months. That has pulled a lot of like-minded businesses together. We're at a crossroads, in our opinion. It's been very difficult to do business in this county. However, with what has gone on over the last 6 months with the cluster development, and the fact that city and county people have been at almost every meeting, if not all the meetings, that's been a big change.
I think it's our role as government officials and supposedly leaders in our communities is to step up and reach out and say, how can we help you? Because once again, it's not going to be government that does this. It's going to be private industry that will tell us in a constructive criticism way how we can do things better. I think that within 2 to 3 years, if the economy starts to turn, these strategic plans are put in place. My goal and my hope is that the Board of Supervisors adopts this strategy, adopts economic policies, and then incorporates business on an ongoing basis to make this work.